following the devastation caused by Cyclone Sitrang, which has affected livelihood and has caused extensive damage to the power lines across the state of Meghalaya. Power Minister Preston Tunsong said that the problem and challenges are still there. However, the MEECL is on the job to restore power. He added that there has been some major damages in some of the areas and they have to construct even some of the lines destroyed by the cyclone. Tunsong further said that he has already instructed the officers and engineers to be on the ground to ensure that electricity is restored at the earliest. Notably, Chief Minister Conrad Sangma had mentioned recently that the state government will ensure all relief and support would be given to the people affected by Cyclone Sitrang.
Not only in West Garo Hills, South Garo Hills, East Garo Hills, then even North Garo Hills. This problem is still there, but our people are on the job because there are major damages where they need to ultimately reconstruct even the line due to the cyclone that's happened. Even not only that, even in the entire Khasi region, be it in West Khasi Hills, huge damage. Even Ribhoi, huge damage. East Khasi Hills, huge damage. Some villages till now they are yet to get electricity. But I have already instructed our engineers or officers to be on the job, to be on the ground, make sure at the earliest possible electricity is restored. So many. So I don't have the numbers of villages, but I'm telling you, in terms of district and then in terms of the damage that has been damage in this cyclone, it's very huge. We have already asked the concerned district administration, even from the MECL side, we have asked them to submit all the detailed damage. Look, restoration, as I said to you, now the process is on. All our engineers, they are on the ground. Instruction has been given from power department to all concerned engineers, to all concerned SDOs, all concerned executive engineers, to be there, stationed on the ground, and then walk day and night till the restoration takes place. So we wanted to see that restoration takes place as early as possible. As far as the electric pole is concerned, if you go to, especially to the rural area, you will see the ups and downs. Sometimes the hillock, sometimes the steep slope, and then in the middle of the jungle. It's not that easy. And if you talk about underground cable, I think right now, well, maybe in the future, some plan will be there. But as of now, as I said, what we need to do is, number one, we have to be sure that those places where the electric line passes, it should be little accessible, because right now, as I said to you, our engineers sometimes have to walk 3 hours, 4 hours to climb the rock, to climb the hill. It's not as simple as that, because this damages, it happen in such places. That's why it takes a lot of time for restoration, because they have to walk, and then they had load, and then so many challenges were there. But still, we have already asked the corporation to make sure that the restoration takes place as early as possible.
Prasant Tinsong, the Minister in charge Power, on Friday said that the department will commission one of the 3 units of Ganol hydroelectric project by end of December this year. The Ganol project, which is the first hydroelectric power project in Garo Hills, will come up in Chebagre and will have a capacity of 21.5 megawatts. On the recently signed Memorandum of Agreement with NEPCO for the 50 megawatt Waumyam Stage 1 and 100 megawatt Waumyam Stage 2 hydroelectric projects, Tinsong said that NEPCO will tie up with district administration and obtain all clearances from Forest and Environment Ministry and the Pollution Control Board.
The process of construction or the process of investment in hydropower project, the process is very long. That night we signed the MOA, and then from next day the process has to start. Then the NIPCO company will tie up with the district administration, be it the land issue, then again with the forest environmental issue, then pollution control board. Then there are so many steps to be taken by them, and ultimately we need to also get the clearances from the ministry, Government of India, like maybe again environment, maybe again the Ministry of Power, like CEA and all. So see, this process, it takes a very, very lengthy time. Therefore, those projects where we handed over to NIPCO, another two that night, it will take. He already mentioned, I think, that director, one of them. They already mentioned that it will take not less than 7-8 years. Okay, 7-8 years minimum, because only the clearances also it takes a lot of time, not less than 3-4 years. Right now, there are only few projects where we are going to launch very soon. One is canal project, and that also not fully. We have 3 units, but 1 unit within this year we are going to commission it in canal in canal project.
By December?
By December we will launch it, and another 2 again private investors, which is again in the pipeline, and one more is that in that Shalang site, Maushunut site. Again, that also is in the pipeline. But I would like to tell you right now, our focus is for 1 unit of canal project will be commissioned, will be inaugurated within this year. This private one is, I think we have maybe in Riboy district, but small project. I don't remember the name, but it is in the pipeline. It is in the pipeline.
So total 4 projects, right?
See, 2 is our own project, and then another 2 is the project of private investor, which is 5-6 megawatt.
So this apart from Ganol hydropower project, what is other project?
Right now, we don't have any more project from the government side. Canal project is the MECL project where the work is fully on and in the final stage. And number 2, as I said, you in Maushunut, there is 1 more, but this one is very small, small project, small hydro project. And then, of course, now the intention of the government is for implementation of the stage 2 Leshka project, which that one again is a big project. Hopefully, we'll be able to take up the new project with this Leshka project 2, means the stage 2 in the years to come.
So Leshka stage 2 means you can say that not this year. You not
No, not started, because now the process has to be very long. So many clearances required to be cleared, be it from the state government or be it from the state government. It takes time.
As you said, the 1 unit of Ganol power project, so how much megawatt of electricity will it produce?
That I don't know yet, because we are yet to commission. That will be able to determine the capacity, the production capacity, once the project is completed, once the unit is tested, then only they'll be able exactly to tell how much.
Bantharamtra MLA A.L. Hek today condemned the incident that occurred yesterday where public and press persons were attacked, including vehicles were damaged in a rally organized by the FKJGP on unemployment issue, and here's what he said.
As the MLA of the mixed constituency or Bulletin constituency, I see as human being. So what was happened yesterday, I strongly condemn. It should not happen. I'm being the member of the founder generosity of the Federation of Kasi Jantia Garo people. I condemn the incident to happen yesterday.
What do you think of because so many questions are being raised on the alleged mismanagement by the district administration?
That is fact. When the poor teachers, they went on the peaceful processions and rally, they use all men's means to stop them. But these people who are going and the vandalizing and beat the people on the way, there's no policeman there's no law and order. How we are running the government without any law and order to protect the law, to protect the law.
Power Minister Preston Tinsong on Friday said that the government is empathetic to the plight of the contractual employees of the MEECL. However, he added that the demand for the regularization of their jobs is not as simple, since the corporation is running at a huge loss at the moment. Tinsong also said that he has instructed the CMD of MEECL to call a meeting with the contractual employees and sit across the table and have a discussion with them. Meanwhile, Tinsong said that the process to appoint a technocrat to run the MEECL is on.
Well, I've asked CMD to call a meeting, sit across the table. It is not as simple as just to say we want for regularization. And we knew well that MECL running at a loss every year. Minus is about, the outstanding is about 2,000, 2,500. It reaches even 3,000 crores. So the employees, we understand they wanted for regularization, but at the same time they need to also understand the financial position of the corporation, because this is the commercial organization altogether. So they need to work out. In fact, from the government, we have nothing much to say. If the corporation is running well, if they are getting the profit, if the profit is more and then the losses is less, then they can take a decision in the level, means in a board, they can take a decision that okay, maybe this is much percentage we can regularize, maybe this is much people who already crossed maybe 10, 15 or 20 years. I think we leave it to the wisdom of the corporation how to do. The process is on right now. It is on. This EOI has been already floated. So now the department has collected those intended candidates, and then they are screening, and ultimately there's a committee, we call it search committee, which is headed by the chief secretary. Then they will accordingly select the best one out of those intended candidates.
The Meghalaya Election Department will issue new EPIC cards with 6 security features, including a hologram for the upcoming Meghalaya Assembly elections, informed FR Kharkongor, the Chief Electoral Officer Meghalaya. These new EPIC cards with all the security features will be delivered to the new enrolled electors, informed Kharkongor.
So the new EPIC, which is which has been approved by the Election Commission, will have some high security features. There'll be some GUIDELINE patterns, and there'll be some more features which are embedded within the EPIC card, which will make it a slightly more secure card than it was before. And of course, in the look and the design and the appearance also, it will have some special features. So all states, including us, we will be launching this new cards after the 9th of December, after the 9th of November. They will be getting these new cards and these new editions after the draft publication. Those who have enrolled fresh, they will be getting these new edition cards. And if you, as existing card holders, you want to migrate, that also you can do, because those old cards are in any way valid. It's just that you are migrating to a new form. To a new EPIC card. Not a new EPIC card, but it's the same EPIC card with new features. Those who are applying fresh, so they will be getting these new EPIC cards.
What is the advantages of the new features?
So there are a whole lot of, first of all, the design and the appearance and the security features, the Giloch design. There's an embedded codes, codification is there. Then there are some high security features. Then there's a hologram. All these things are there.
The Office of Fisheries Ribhoi District concluded a 3-day district aquafest on Friday. The Secretary of Department of the Fisheries of Meghalaya, S.C. Sadhu, who was also the chief guest at the occasion, inaugurated a new office of work which was funded by the state scheme. Meanwhile, the Department of Fisheries presented work orders to farmers who are affiliated under the Meghalaya State Aquaculture Mission 2.0 and also presented two-wheelers under the Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana scheme. As part of celebrations of 25 years of service in politics of Panthormukra MLA A.L. Hek, a closing ceremony of a futsal tournament was held on Saturday. The program saw a host of extra co-curricular activities and cultural activities along with prize distribution.
We are celebrating my as MLA of this constituency for the Silver Jubilee celebration. So that's why we have organized so many tournaments. Not only futsal, we have football, just concluded basketball, the golf tournament will be there, then we'll have the cricket is going on, the football is going on, and we have the arm wrestling on the offing, then we have completed also the debate and quiz competition of all the school within the Panthormukra constituency. So the futsal today has come to the final, and they are going to be played the two finalists, that is all all of the finalists they are going to be played today.
The National Disaster Reduction Day was observed today at the training field of the Central Training Institute, Maudyangdyang, in the presence of Deputy Commissioner and Chairperson DDMA, East Khasi Hills District, Isawandar Lalu, and Joint Director of Civil Defence, Meghalaya, Shri M.K. Sangma. During the program, a total of 202 volunteers who have successfully completed the training program on disaster management under the scheme Upscaling Apada Mitra, which was organized by the DDMA from the month of May to September 2022, and who have rendered the service during the disaster and distributed items related with disaster response were felicitated.